sisters?
Very nice. So it was Hey Sisters and Raindrops. All right. Here's our test. The reason why this says Mr. Pass here is because we did this a little differently than some of the other classes. They haven't done multiplication and division yet with negatives, but they were doing fractions. Okay, so it's just a little bit different. Okay, directions say solve each problem using your knowledge of negatives and positives. Please show your work using either the negative tables. What do I call that? I call that good guys, bad guys chart, or Dorito Man, which some people call Math Man, to help make sure your signs are correct. Now, I'm not gonna mark you down if you don't do this for all your problems, but I want to see you do it at least for some of them, and you should do it just to make sure you don't make errors on your negatives. Okay. What?
Will we get points off if we don't do it?
What did I just say?
It's okay to not do some, but...
Right, I said you don't have to do it on all of them, but I want you to do it at least on some of them. Okay, so we have a special guest that I don't know his name, because it's too hard to pronounce. So come on down, special guest. Okay, where did you fly in from today?
Chicago.
Chicago, and what's your name again?
Your boy 4684@gmail.com.
Excellent name. Okay, so how did you do the first problem?
So, I got positive 17.
Right,
And
but
oh.
What do you mean you got positive?
Oh, so there's negative 5 and positive 17.
Correct, so we're going to do our table, right?
Yeah.
Or do we do Dorito Man?
I did the table.
Why are we going to do the table and not
Because
Dorito Man?
Man only works for multiplication and division.
Right, so this is addition subtraction, everybody. So we use
Good guys, bad guys.
table, or good guys, bad guys. Okay, so tell me about the game. Who scored what?
So the good guys scored 17,
Mm-hmm.
and the bad guys scored 5.
Okay.
So then we're going to get the good guys score,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're going to subtract it from the bad guys score.
Okay, you said it backwards, but
Oh.
you meant 17 minus
Opposite,
5, right? Okay. And then?
And then we're going to get positive 12, which is,
Because good guys won, right?
yeah, that's
Good,
how
so
many
answer is positive 12.
12.
Do you have to write the plus? No. But I'm doing it just to be safe. All right, who wants to do numero 2? This young person. Do you have a code name, young lady? Your regular name?
She does not like it.
It's Sophia. All right, what color, Sophia? Black. Okay, here we go. How do we do this problem?
So first we need to get rid of the double signs.
Double sign. So we got 2 signs with no number in between. You have to get rid of that using...
Dorito Man.
Right, or multiplication rules. And so how do we do that?
Okay, so you have a plus and a minus, so you cover that up,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're left with a negative sign, so
Awesome.
that's going to be your sign.
So we want to rewrite it. 23 and a negative sign, 6. Okay, now what?
Okay, so now you do your good guys, bad guys chart,
Mm-hmm.
and you put negative 6 under the bad guys and 23 under the good guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see the good guys won.
Good guys won. Okay.
And then you do your math, which is
Mhm.
23 minus 6.
Mm-hmm.
And you will get 17.
Okay, and good guys won, so it's positive 17. Let's give her a hand. How many people got them all right so far? Only 2 problems. Woo! Oh my gosh, that's like everybody. That's fantastic. All right, who wants to go next? Actually, never mind. Okay, do you have a code name, sir? Okay. Should I use your real name? Michael.
Mayo.
Okay, it's Michael, even though that's not his real name. I made a code name out of it. Okay, Michael, how'd you do this problem?
Alright, so first I used Dorito Man
For what?
for plus and then negative.
So the double sign.
Yeah,
Okay, and what did that give you?
the negative.
negative, same as the one above. So I'm going to rewrite it. Right? It's going to help you guys if you rewrite it. That's what I wrote on your visual instructional plan anyway. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah!
Yay! We're on YouTube. Hey, by the way, I have a very good thing to share. Do you want to see?
Points out that we're on YouTube.
Why? All right, thank you very much, sir. So what do we do next, Michael?
I did the cross theme of all.
What do you mean by cross?
The cross. Good guys and bad guys table.
Yes, sir.
And then I put 14 in bad guys and then 5 in bad guys.
Okay.
And then I add them up.
So who won the game?
Bad guys.
Bad guys, because good guys scored 0, so they won. Okay.
19.
14, you said you added them up. 19, and since bad guys won, it's negative. Excellent. Okay. Now I don't want to. Now we want to get to our activity, so let me go through maybe a couple real quick. I'll do it myself real quickly. Pick a color.
Black. White.
Okay, I heard black first. So I did black. Okay. Okay. So 6 is positive. 13 means bad guys scored. So bad guys won the game. We always subtract to see how many points they won by. So -7. All right, let's do the next one. This one's just like the one that Michael did, although his name is not really Michael. Okay, 10 and 4. So what do we do now, Michael? Oh, he's eating something. Okay, don't choke. Oh, don't hit him. Okay. So we add them together and we get 14 because the good bad guy scored 14. So -14. You okay, buddy? All right.
You good, Michael?
Okay.
Hang in there, Michael.
All right, hold on. How many people got them all right so far? Woo! You guys are going to ace this test. This is awesome.
Yes!
Yes! Okay, who wants to do this one? All right, do you have a code name? Santa's little worker. Come on up. Okay, how does Santa's little worker do this problem? Shh. I don't hear the bells on your toes. Okay, anyways.
Alright, so. Oh, what is. Number 5? Or number 6? Yeah, I meant that.
Number 6.
Alright. You have to cross out. Stop. You have to cross out the double negatives.
Okay. How do we do
Mm-hmm. Just draw a line over it.
that? So what does it become? The double
Oh. What do you mean?
Well, yeah. Oh, well, what does it become? Do these double negatives become a positive or a negative?
Oh, positive.
A positive. Good.
Yeah.
So one way to do it, if you have 2 negatives, is to make it a huge, big positive.
Yeah.
Okay. That is using Pareto math. Okay. Good. So I'm going to rewrite the problem. -4, positive 11. Go ahead.
Yeah. So then, after that, you write the good guys, bad guys,
Mm-hmm.
and then for -4 goes in the negatives,
Mm-hmm.
and the 11 goes in the positives,
Mm-hmm.
and then you subtract them,
Subtract them. Who won?
which is positive.
Positive
Good guys
1,
won,
right? 11
Yeah.
minus 4.
equals 7.
Okay, good. Let's give him a hand. Now go back to the North Pole. Okay, do you have a code name?
Jacket.
Okay, Rudolph is coming to the stage right now.
Where's
Let's
the red
welcome
nose
Rudolph
at?
from the North Pole. All right, pick a color, Rudolph.
Black.
Pink.
Pink. All right, here we go.
I'm not telling them. Okay, so, first you're gonna get rid of all your double signs.
Fine.
The double signs are in the parentheses, and like, where there's a 12, there's a minus sign,
Mhm.
and then there's, in the parentheses, there's also a -8.
So these are a double sign.
Yeah.
What el- and these are also a double sign.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we do for those?
So,
You can shortcut it. What do they become?
positives,
Okay, so 12 becomes +8, and now you got a positive and negative.
and then it becomes -3.
Good. Okay, now.
And then, now you're gonna solve, one, like, not one by one, but like, you're gonna start 12 plus, make your good guy, bad guy table. Then you're gonna put your 12 under good guys, 8 under good guys, and 3 under bad guys. And then good guys 1.
Yes. Well, you don't
Oh,
know
well,
yet.
yeah, well, but yeah, okay,
20
so
to
20,
3.
yeah.
Okay, good guys
So
1.
good guys 1, and then now you're gonna subtract 20 minus 3, and then you get positive 17.
Awesome. Let's give her a hand.
Pretty good.
Okay, awesome. Wait, I want to make a better 17. All right, sir. Do you have a code name?
7355608.
73568. Let's hear 7535608.
Thanks, guys.
Where did
Thank
you?
you very much.
Where did you fly in from today?
Paris.
Yeah,
Where?
the Pacific Ocean.
The Pacific Ocean. All right, help us out, sir.
What?
Help us out.
Oh, okay. Wait, on 7?
On number 8.
Oh, okay.
I just
So
wanted to leave it up.
so since there's 2 signs,
Yes. Where?
you use Dorito Man. Well, there's 2 signs.
So where? Are
There's negative 71 and a plus sign after the 15, I guess. Oh, and so you use Dorito Man, and then you get a negative.
they? Right.
So then I don't actually know the answer, but I know like how to do it.
That's okay. So how are we gonna do it?
So now you put. So you pull up the good guys, bad guys table, and
Yes,
then
I do.
and then you put 71 and 25 under the minus sign, and then you put the 15 under the addition sign.
Okay.
And then you add the subtraction together.
The bad guys. Okay.
Yeah,
So
and
we
then-
get 96 to 15.
And then you subtract 15 from 96.
Okay, but who won the game?
Oh, well, bad guys won the game.
Bad guys won the game. Okay. Okay, let's see what we get. 81. Is that what you guys got? Okay, so the answer is negative because the bad guys won. Let's hear it for 5 minutes.
7355608.
Yeah, that
Bomb
one.
code to CSGO.
That's gonna be loud. All right.
From CSGO.
Okay, number 9 is pretty easy. What's the answer? What's the sign of the answer, guys?
It's a positive.
It's a positive. Why?
Because Dorito Man said so.
Because Dorito Man said it's positive.
Why is there a dot right there? That's because that's a time multiplication.
Dot
Yeah!
for times for multiplication. Okay, so the answer is positive 70. Thanks for helping us, Dorito Man. Dorito Man is always there for us. Yeah. Go ahead, sir. Do you have a code name?
Victor.
Robert.
Lucky Charms. Okay, Lucky Charms, what color are we
Green.
using?
Orange.
Orange. Okay, help us out.
So, since you have a positive and a negative number, you're going to turn it into positive.
A
Using
positive and a
Dorito
negative.
Man.
Okay, so we're going to have Dorito Man with 2 negatives and a positive. All right, now what happens here? Say it one more time.
Since you have a positive 5 and a negative 8, you're
Okay, we
going to
cover
have
those up with our finger, right? What's left?
a negative
A
sign.
negative. So
That-
the answer is going to be
In negative,
a negative. Cool.
then you're going to do 5 times 8,
Mhm.
which is 40.
Okay, cool. I
And then
think
you
you
said
said it
your
wrong when you
answer.
first came up, but it's negative 40. Wait, let's do the next one too, since you did that one such a good job on it. Okay, what do you think the next one is?
This one's just multiplication because there's no negative sign, so you do 6 times 11.
And it's?
66.
All right.
Pokemon Go.
Okay.
His desk.
His desk. All the way from his desk. Okay. I've actually never said that before. Okay, so Mr. Smith owes a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay, John? His friend, Mr. Moneybanks, owes $200, but Mr. Smith owes 5 times more than that person. How much does Mr. Smith owe?
So you do $200 times
Okay, you're close, but we have to use positives and negatives. So what's our key word for positives or negatives? O's. So if you owe money, is it positive or negative? Negative. So we're going to write negative 200 times what?
5.
5. And we get?
1,000. Negative 1,000.
Negative 7.
What?
What did you say?
Negative 1,000.
Oh, 1,000. I heard 7 for some reason. I don't know.
What?
I just heard him say 7 for some reason. But he said 1,000, I think. I don't know. I'm old. Don't get old like me. Excellent job, sir.
Too late.
I don't know why I heard. When Prince left the North Pole, the temperature outside was negative 18 degrees. That's a negative. Hey, I should have put 18 degrees below 0, huh?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna put below 0 on the test, so you guys know your negatives. Below 0, and you're gonna know that that's a negative. Okay, so let's write down negative 18. When he arrived in New York City, the temperature had increased, right? So that's a keyword. Increased by 48. So increase is positive or negative? Stop. Positive 48. Okay, so that means I'm going to need a table. Because I'm adding, subtracting. So let's see. So positive 48, negative 18. Okay. Who wins?
Good guy.
The good guys. Alright, we're going to subtract to see how many points they win by. 30. So positive 30. Degrees. Yeah, correct. Did it say Fahrenheit?
No, but
Alright, last one. Okay, last Monday, Noah had $745 in his bank account. That's positive. On Tuesday, he purchased a television for $400. Purchase, is that positive or negative? That's negative because it's gonna the money's gonna come out of his account. Make sure you're writing this down. All right, so negative 400. Then on Wednesday he paid. Okay, if he paid, is that gonna be positive or negative for him?
Negative.
Negative, right? So I'm gonna put a negative for $43 also. So 745 minus 400. Minus 43, right? That means we're going to need a good back table. 745, 403. The good guys win. Oh, 43. So it's going to be 443 minus 745 minus 443. Let's see. Okay, so 302 and good guys won, so positive 302. Yeah, correct. It would be dollars. Okay. You have a question, sir? Possibly. So make sure you label. All right. You want to say goodbye to YouTube?
Goodbye, my good children.
Bye, sister.